Welcome, dear viewers, to another exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable treasures. Today's story isn't just about metal. It's about history, legacy, and a coin that carries the spirit of America's past. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the hidden power behind one of the most sought-after coins ever, the USA 1963 Jefferson Nickel. Let's get started in 1963. The United States Mint struck the famous 5-cent coin featuring the face of one of the greatest American leaders, Thomas Jefferson. This coin, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, might look simple, but it holds secrets that collectors around the world are still hunting for today. The 1963 Jefferson Nickel was minted in two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, while the Denver versions proudly display a small D on the reverse. Each of these coins represents a chapter in American history, right before the monumental shift to the 1964 silver coin era. This coin was created to honor Jefferson's lasting influence, a founding father, the writer of the Declaration of Independence, and the third president of the United States. The coin's design, crafted by Felix Schlag, beautifully captures Jefferson's classic portrait on the front and his home, Monticello, on the back. What makes the 1963 Jefferson Nickel truly special is not just its design or age. It's the rare variations and pristine conditions that make collectors go wild. Some of these nickels are incredibly well preserved, shining like the day they were made, and those are the ones that can bring in big money. There are also special minting errors that make certain 1963 nickels worth a fortune. From double dies to off-center strikes, even a small imperfection can turn this 5-cent piece into a highly sought-after collector's item worth thousands of dollars. When a 1963 Jefferson Nickel is graded by top agencies like PCGS or NGC and receives a high mint state grade, especially MS66 or MS67, its value skyrockets. These coins become pieces of art, flawless, shining, and representing a perfect moment in minting history. Some of the most flawless 1963 Jefferson Nickels have been known to sell for over $8,000 at major coin auctions. Imagine that, a tiny 5-cent coin turning into a collector's dream worth thousands of dollars. It's not just about the price tag, though. It's about owning a piece of history that connects us to the American spirit of progress, creativity, and resilience. Every 1963 nickel tells a story of craftsmanship, pride, and precision. Collectors from all over the world are constantly searching for these rare examples. Coin shows, online auctions, and private sales are buzzing with excitement whenever a top-grade 1963 Jefferson Nickel appears. If you happen to have one of these coins tucked away in your old change jar, now is the time to take a closer look. That small, forgotten coin could be your golden ticket to a valuable find. Make sure to check for the sharpness of Jefferson's features, the clarity of the steps on Monticello, and the overall shine of the coin. These details can mean the difference between a few dollars and thousands. The beauty of the 1963 nickel lies not only in its metal, but in the history it carries. The early 60s era of innovation, the final years before major coin design changes, and the last breath of the pre-1964 minting style. Every coin collector dreams of finding that one perfect coin, and for many, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel is exactly that dream. Its blend of history, rarity, and timeless appeal makes it a must-have piece for any serious collection. So whether you're new to collecting or already a seasoned coin hunter, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel deserves your attention. It represents the bridge between America's past and its modern minting achievements. Always remember, treasures aren't always made of gold and silver. Sometimes, a small nickel can hold far greater value than you ever imagined, both in history and in dollars. If you have a 1963 Jefferson Nickel, keep it safe, handle it carefully, and consider getting it graded. Who knows? You might be holding a coin worth over $8,000. A tiny piece of history with a massive impact. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Your next coin could be your next treasure, and it might just be the legendary 1963 Jefferson Nickel. Next coin, the USA 1966 Jefferson Nickel, is one of the most fascinating coins ever minted in American history. This 5-cent coin carries more than just its face value. It carries a story of change, rarity, and mystery that continues to captivate collectors around the world. In 1966, the United States Mint was still facing the effects of the great coin shortage of the mid-1960s. To stabilize the nation's circulating coin supply, the Mint temporarily stopped using mint marks and reduced the production of proof coins. That means every 1966 nickel was struck without a mint mark, making it part of a very unique and transitional chapter in U.S. coinage history. This coin features the bold image of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse shows Jefferson's portrait with stunning realism, while the reverse beautifully displays his home, Monticello, in elegant architectural detail. The 1966 Jefferson Nickel was made of a copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, a composition that has stood the test of time. Even today, these coins still shine with a silvery appearance, symbolizing both durability and heritage. While millions of nickels were struck in 1966, only a small number were carefully preserved in pristine condition. These uncirculated or high-grade coins are what make collectors' hearts race, because they can sell for astonishing prices depending on their quality and luster. In the world of numismatics, condition is everything. When a 1966 Jefferson Nickel is found in mint state, MS, condition with sharp details and a clean surface, its value can jump from pocket change to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The rarer the grade, the higher the price. The most desirable examples are those graded MS66 or MS67 by major grading companies like PCGS or NGC. These coins are the cream of the crop. Perfect strikes with full steps on Monticello, meaning the coin's design is crisp, flawless, and fully detailed. When such a gem appears at auction, it's not just another nickel. It becomes a piece of art. In recent years, high-grade 1966 Jefferson Nickels have reached incredible prices, sometimes selling for more than $5,000. That's a huge leap for a coin originally worth only 5 cents. Collectors also look for special varieties and errors in this coin. Off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks are among the rare, minting mistakes that can send the value soaring even higher. Each one of these unique flaws turns the coin into a rare collectible. The 1966 nickel stands out not just for its looks, but for its place in history. It came right after the silver coinage era and during a time of major transitions in the U.S. Mint. That makes it an important coin that represents change, innovation, and adaptation, qualities that make it especially appealing to serious collectors. Now, what about its future? The 1966 Jefferson Nickel has strong potential to increase in value over time. As more collectors enter the market and fewer high-grade examples remain in existence, the demand for top-quality coins continues to climb. This creates the perfect environment for value growth. Many experts predict that pristine 1966 nickels, especially with full steps detail, could easily cross the $10,000 mark in future auctions. It's a realistic possibility given the rising interest in Jefferson Nickels as a collectible series. Even circulated examples with minimal work can be worth far more than their face value when they possess strong eye appeal or unusual characteristics. That's why it's always wise to check every coin carefully. Treasures often hide in plain sight. This coin's appeal isn't just monetary, it's emotional. It connects people to the history of the 1960s. An era of transformation, progress, and pride in American craftsmanship. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of that era in your hand. Every collector dreams of finding a coin that could change their life, and the 1966 Jefferson Nickel has exactly that kind of magic. Its simple design hides a world of potential, and every discovery adds to its growing legend. Whether you're just beginning your collection or already have years of experience, This coin deserves a special place in your collection. It symbolizes how small things can hold great value when history, rarity, and passion come together. At the current time, a standard 1966 nickel in beautiful uncirculated condition might sell between $50 and $500, while top-graded pieces or error varieties can easily reach thousands. And the upper limit, the dream value, can go up to $10,000 or even more in the future. This coin teaches an important lesson. Never underestimate the power of what looks ordinary. The 1966 Jefferson Nickel proves that hidden among everyday coins, there could be a treasure waiting for the right person to recognize it. So, if you have a 1966 nickel tucked away, don't let it go unnoticed. Keep it safe, get it graded, and hold on to it with pride. Because one day, that small piece of American history could turn into your next big reward. And that's the beauty of coin collecting, the thrill of discovery, the power of history, and the promise of value. The USA 1966 Jefferson Nickel is not just a coin. It's a legacy, a treasure, and a reminder that true worth often shines brightest when you least expect it. Next coin, the USA 1979 Jefferson Nickel, with a D mint mark, is one of those incredible coins that seem ordinary at first glance, but hold the power to surprise even the most experienced collectors. This 5-cent coin carries a story of history, craftsmanship, and value that continues to shine brighter with every passing year. The 1979 Jefferson Nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, marked by the small but significant D beneath the date on the front of the coin. This mint mark tells the story of where it came from. The heart of American coin production in Denver, Colorado, where millions of coins were made with care and precision. This coin honors one of the most influential figures in American history, Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. His image has appeared on the nickel since 1938, and by 1979, his portrait had become one of the most recognized faces in U.S. coinage. The design was created by Felix Schlag, an artist who won a national competition for the coin's look back in the 1930s. His vision brought Jefferson to life in a way that still captures the nation's admiration today. On the reverse side stands Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, a masterpiece of architecture and a symbol of his brilliance. The 1979 Jefferson Nickel D mint mark was struck in a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Though it contains no silver, its value comes from rarity, condition, and history. The beauty of this coin lies in its detail, its clean strike, and the quality of preservation that separates common pieces from extraordinary treasures. Over time, only a small number of these coins have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that remain untouched, bright, and flawless are now commanding huge interest from collectors. When in 1979, D-Nickel is graded by professional services like PeaceGS or NGC and receives a mint state rating of MS66 or MS67. Its worth increases dramatically. Such coins have been known to reach values up to $5,000 in top auction sales. This is not just about the metal. It's about the perfection, rarity, and story that each coin tells. Every line of Jefferson's face and every brick of Monticello carries the craftsmanship of a bygone era. Many collectors around the world are constantly searching for this particular coin, especially in high grades. Coin enthusiasts in the United States, Europe, and Asia have shown strong demand for the 1979 D-Nickel. Its connection to American history and its growing rarity make it a magnet for investors and collectors alike. In online marketplaces and private auctions, the number of people interested in owning a 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel keeps growing. Collectors are always looking for coins that represent turning points in minting history, and this one stands out as a shining example from the late 1970s. The 1979 nickel was made during a period of economic transformation in America. Inflation was rising, precious metals were becoming scarce, and the mint was adapting to new demands. Yet through all these changes, the nickel continued to represent stability, strength, and American pride. Finding a perfect or rare variation of the 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel is like finding a hidden gem. Some rare versions include strike errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, that dramatically boost their value. These unique coins can easily sell for thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. The reason collectors love this coin so much is because it connects them to an era when minting precision was improving, but technology still had human flaws, allowing rare imperfections to exist. These imperfections are now treasures. Even in circulated condition, many collectors cherish this coin for its age and design. However, the real excitement begins when a flawless specimen appears, untouched by time, glowing with its original mint luster and carrying the proud D mark of Denver. The value of this coin today depends on its grade, but it's safe to say that high-quality 1979 D nickels can reach impressive prices. A typical uncirculated example might sell between $50 and $300, while the finest known examples and top grades can exceed $5,000 at auction. As time passes, the number of perfectly preserved coins will continue to shrink. That means the coins in excellent condition will only become rarer and more valuable. Collectors who hold on to these coins today are investing in a piece of American history that will continue to appreciate. Many experts believe that the 1979 D nickel could be one of the future stars of the Jefferson series. Its growing popularity and historical charm make it a coin that collectors will chase for years to come. It's not just a piece of metal. It's a reminder of America's enduring values of innovation, freedom, and strength. Each 1979 D. Jefferson Nickel tells a story that money cannot replace, a story of a nation's growth and a craftsman's artistry. If you happen to own one, keep it safe, handle it gently, and consider having it graded. You might be holding a treasure worth more than you imagine, a coin that represents pride, history, and the promise of growing value. The USA 1979 Jefferson Nickel D Mint mark stands as a timeless collectible that continues to rise in worth and admiration. Its history, beauty, and rarity make it not just a coin, but a legacy that every collector dreams to possess. Second coin, the USA 1981 Jefferson Nickel with the D Mint mark, is a fascinating piece of American history, shining with beauty, rarity, and potential. It's a coin that may seem small, but its story and future value make it stand tall among collectors' treasures. The 1981 Jefferson Nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the tiny D Mint mark just beside the date. Each of these coins carries not only the portrait of one of America's most respected leaders, Thomas Jefferson, but also decades of history and minting excellence that continues to impress numismatists around the world. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson Nickel first appeared in 1938, and by 1981, it had become a timeless symbol of American pride and achievement. Schlag's design captures Jefferson's dignified image on the front and his iconic home, Monticello, on the back, two powerful symbols of leadership and legacy. The 1981 D. Jefferson Nickel is made of a copper-nickel blend, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Even though it doesn't contain silver, its worth is not defined by its metal, but by its history, rarity, and condition. For collectors, this coin represents both art and investment. During 1981, the United States was experiencing economic changes, and coins like this nickel reflected the strength of the nation's minting system. The Denver Mint produced these coins with precision, but only a limited number survived in perfect condition, making pristine examples highly desirable today. The real beauty of the 1981 D nickel lies in its preservation. Coins that have stayed untouched, retaining their natural shine and luster, are worth far more than those that have circulated. High-grade specimens, especially those graded MS-66 or MS-67, are now considered valuable collector's prizes. At auctions and collector shows, perfectly preserved 1981 D nickels have amazed buyers by reaching prices of $3,000 and even higher. The combination of condition, sharp details, and rarity makes these coins a true investment for the future. Many collectors across the United States and beyond are always on the lookout for this coin. Its connection to Jefferson's legacy, along with its attractive strike and rich history, make it one of the standout modern nickels that everyone wants to add to their collection. One of the most exciting things about the 1981 Jefferson Nickel is that it's not only rare in top condition, it can also be found with minting errors that multiply its value dramatically. Off-center strikes, double dies, and steps with incomplete lines on Monticello can push the coin's worth into the thousands. When it comes to buying this coin, collectors can find it in reputable coin shops, online auction platforms like eBay, or specialized numismatic marketplaces. However, the key is to buy from trusted sellers and always verify authenticity and grading. If you're looking to sell a 1981 Jefferson Nickel, the best places are also coin shows, auctions, and certified online dealers. Having the coin graded by professional services like PeaceGS or NGC can dramatically increase its selling price. A certified coin builds buyer confidence and ensures you get top dollar for your treasure. The current market value of this coin varies depending on condition. In circulated form, it can bring in small amounts, but in uncirculated or proof-like grades, prices can reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Rare high-grade examples are often sold for up to $3,500 at premium auctions. The future of the 1981 Jefferson Nickel looks bright. As time passes and fewer high-quality examples remain, its value is expected to climb. Collectors and investors alike see it as a strong candidate for long-term appreciation in the numismatic market. If you already own a 1981 nickel, it's important to keep it protected. Store it in a coin capsule, plastic holder, or sealed container to prevent damage. The better the condition, the higher the value you can achieve later. Keeping it sealed helps maintain its mint luster and guards it from air, moisture, and fingerprints. Whether you've inherited this coin or found it in your change, it's not just a piece of metal, it's a slice of American history. Every detail carved in the 1981 nickel reflects dedication, precision, and artistry. Owning this coin means holding a piece of Jefferson's legacy and the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint in your hands. It's not just collectible, it's symbolic, representing progress, pride, and preservation. Even if it's small, its value potential is big. Over time, demand for older Jefferson nickels continues to grow, and the 1981 edition remains one of the strongest contenders for long-term collectors who recognize true potential. Imagine the thrill of discovering that the coin you've kept for years could be worth thousands. That's the magic of numismatics, turning a small coin into a piece of treasure that tells a story of history and heritage. So, should you keep it? Absolutely yes. Preserve it, seal it, and never underestimate its potential. The 1981 Jefferson Nickel is a coin that shines with promise, and its journey from Denver to collectors' hands around the world is a story worth celebrating. One day, that 5-cent coin could become one of your most valuable possessions, a true reflection of America's rich coinage legacy and a treasure that will only grow in worth as time moves forward. Would you like me to now create a YouTube title, powerful description, and 100 trending hashtags for this same 1981 nickel video?